Hello everyone and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. So last time we left off we started making a system for our mobs over here so that I can start getting a mob essence so that I can start using an auto spawner for our blood altar. I still have not finished this and it will take a while. I've upgraded all the barrels. I've thought of almost every single drop I could possibly get from a mob. Except for the Thaumcraft treasures, so I'll have to make more barrels for those. But I think right now I'm going to basically just turn the grinder on whenever it gets stuck. Well, actually, first things first, I want to make one of these for the grinder. So we are going to make quite a few chests. So there we go, 9 more. So that's going to be for you. I need 32 iron, which I don't believe I have. No, I don't. I do, however, have 12 iron, which will allow me to make the metal bars, which I can use for this part. So let's go ahead and make that. Finally making one of these chests for mob drops, however, it is not the right thing. And this right now is going to act as a buffer. So I need what, 9 of you, I think? Do I have any extra? I think I have extra somewhere. Specifically over in this chest. Could have swore I had outstanding clay from one of the times that I made one of these chests. I don't see it though. Maybe I did use it all up. Okay. So right now this is going to act as a buffer so that anything that I didn't think of gets sucked up by the grinder and gets put into this thing. I can then make a new barrel and goody good. And then we can take care of it. Okay, so of course we're not turning the grinder on right now. It's got nothing to do. Well, actually it does have stuff to do. It's just we don't want it to do stuff. That is not what I wanted. Or there we go. Okay, so let's shift click this clay, see where it goes. It goes to the top, so we didn't have any clay in here anywhere. I was not blind. No, build chest. There we go. So now I have myself a new massive chest. Well, it's compact, but it's massive storage space. And I would like it to be in the middle, so you move over, please. Good. Okay, so like I said, that's going to be a buffer for now. All the armors and things, I think I'm just going to avoid them as much as I hate to. I just don't want to spend the effort of putting in like an auto anvil so that it combines all the stuff together and then so on and so forth. Auto anvil, auto disenchanter, then pump into a barrel that's just standard vanilla unenchanted armors. I'm gonna have tons of this stuff eventually, so I don't need it now. Next thing I need to do is I need to set up the auto spawner. So let's do that. Now the first thing about the auto spawner is that I'm going to have to destroy the spawner that I have in place. I could salvage it, I guess. I don't really have any desire for a big spawner, to be perfectly honest with you. So let's just get rid of this thing. The dirt. Get rid of the dirt. Ow. Jerk. Okay. Now we get rid of all this. And actually I will put... Well, we do need to build one other thing first. And I am keeping the water duct, and I am keeping the witch water, because I'm not going to use pigmen. I'm going to use skeletons. And that way we can get ourselves a whole ton of the wither skeleton bones, which will allow me to make heart canisters. Which will be awesome. So, first things first. I want to make Tesseracts to get power and mob essence over here. So, I need 2 of you, 4 of you, no, 2 of you, and 4 of you. I think I'm correct in that assumption. And then I need 8 ender pearls. Sounds right. I've done this so many times, I'm basically just doing it on memory, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. Okay. So let's put all of this in its proper place. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that'll get us started on the Tesseract. After that, I'll need 4 bronze and 4 silver each. I do not have enough bronze, so 6, 2. There we go. There we go, molten enderium. In exactly the amount I need. Okay. So let's start getting this out. After that, I'm going to need hardened glass, which I believe I still have a stockpile of. Ooh, I don't. Okay. Can't remember what the exact ratio from obsidian to hardened glass is, but I think I'm on the right track. There we go. Perfect. I got it right. Okay. Then I need 4 more. I need 2 diamonds. There we go. Then I need 8 of you. I said 8, and then I took 9. Whatever. There you go. You need to start melting in here for me. I need 2 more of these. Boop. And we're doing good so far. Let's sleep the night away so it doesn't rain anytime soon, which would be lovely. If that didn't happen is what I meant. It would be lovely if it didn't rain. Tesseract frames. Empty. Fill her up. And then we need to put silver and bronze around them. Don't remember if it matters which one's placed where, so we're not going to worry about it. Okay, it's going to fill them both, so I may as well let them go. So one is going to get power to the auto spawner and mob essence to the auto spawner. The other is going to give power to the grinder and take mob essence from the grinder. So they're going to have to be hooked up to the same power source, which I think I'm going to use the laser drill. For no particular reason other than the fact that it creates way too much power for what it needs, for what it's doing. Speaking of which, it probably needs to top up on fuel. $42. And let's do this. Boop. It is now 30% full. How much plutonium do you have? 20? Ooh, fantastic. Boom. Okay, it's producing a whole ton of energy. So, now we have 2 Tesseracts. So, let's see, I do have a Tesseract hooked up to this thing for power, right? Laser drill, yes I do. So, we're gonna hook the mob spawner up to the laser drill power source. So, is that the middle? I think that's the middle. Yeah, it looks like the middle. It would probably be a good idea for me to do this. There we go. Okay, laser drill, set frequency. You are going to receive... You are not going to receive items. You are going to receive fluids, and you are going to receive energy. Good. Actually, I need you still here. Thank you very much. Auto spawner. Boom. Okay, you're getting power. Good. You don't have any essence. Good. Let's get you your mob. I have a skeleton set up. Good to go. So let's go snag him from the box he's in. Ow. I'd also like to put some wireless redstone in there so that I can turn the system off at any time. Because honestly, I do not need this thing spawning skeletons 24/7. I don't think anyone would need that. And it would spawn them indefinitely because it would keep getting mob essence from the grinder and power from the reactor. So it would spawn them indefinitely, and I would end up with a very, very big lag problem. Because it will go beyond the mob limit. So there we have it. This thing is now technically all set. All it needs is the grinder to be hooked up to a Tesseract and supplying liquid. So we'll have to be careful about that. So let's focus on wireless redstone here so that I can get a system in place to turn off this stuff. Redstone. Do we have alloy wire in here? Doesn't look like we do. Wireless. No. Redstone. We don't have wire? No, we don't have wire. Interesting. Okay. In that case, how do I do this? Might have to wire it up manually, but that would be terrible. Do we have a receiver? No. Hmm. I suppose the easiest way would be then to have a... Oh. What would be the easiest way to do this? Power... Wireless redstone. How do I do that on Agrarian Skies? Thing is, I may not be able to... Oh. I can use Thaumcraft, can't I? If I use the Arcane Ear, can't I do that? The Arcane Ear is a device that is capable of detecting the sound emitted from nearby note blocks. If it hears a note it recognizes, it will emit a short redstone pulse. Okay, so that just gives me a pulse. I need a steady signal. What could I make that gives me a steady redstone signal when activated from a distance? And that can be turned off if activated again. That's the thing. I don't know that they're... Oh wait, what about red crystals? Red crystals. You've discovered some materials, once crystallized a certain way, become more susceptible to magic control. The new crystalline structures can then be rearranged and in some cases can be imprinted upon them. Resulting redstone crystal, or red crystal, can be oriented more easily in a chosen direction and can be placed on any side of a block. Right-click on a section of red crystal and with your wand to add or remove a connection to its neighbors. In addition to passing its signal to other crystals in adjacent blocks, it will also pass the signal around corners when two red crystal clusters aren't directly touching, so long as both are attached to the same block and it is an empty space adjoining. Okay, so this is what I will do. I will make a ton of red crystals. So let's get started on this. Thank you, Thaumcraft. You are once again my savior. I guess I could have stayed up on that level. So, red crystals. Hopefully they don't act as node stabilizers. That would really, really suck. So I'm going to make a stack of these things. And I realize I'll need a stack of vitreous to do so, but vitreous is just glass, so not really a problem. And I know I don't need a stack of these things, but I'm going to make a stack anyway. Although now that I think about it, I should probably get the stack of glass right away. Glass, 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 glass. I'm going to need to make a stack of glass. There we go. Furnace, please. Okie dokie. So let's get started with the basic. Boop. There we go. Red crystal complete. And we'll be able to see how this works. Ideally, I want to switch. Where do I want to switch? That's a good point. Because I can't put it on the bottom here. Let's just work back from the inside, shall we? This is the side I'm usually outside of. So let's go like so. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So that's a problem. But if I... No, that's not going to work. Let me reread this. In addition to passing its signal to other red crystals in adjacent blocks, it will also pass the signal around a corner when the two red crystal clusters aren't directly touching, so long as both of them are attached to the same blocks and there's an empty space in the adjoining area. Okay, so this makes me believe that it will do that thing. And I should theoretically be able to test this by putting a lever outside. Ow. Right on. Really? The chemistry set is right where I need my setup to be. Okay, so it should be the... One's the floor, that's the water, that's the thing. Okay, so now I look behind it. And this is idle. Lovely. That actually works. Oh my god. Fantastic. The only problem is my switch is way up there. Oh my god, come on. Come on. You can do this. There we go. Can I even reach the switch from up here? Put this back down. No, I can't. So I'm definitely going to have to make a structure here to be able to activate that switch. Or I could try to get the switch to lower. Like... Yeah, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get that switch lower. I realize we're running a little bit long today, but I am going to do this. Yep, not my best move. Actually, I want to take out that one then. And let's put this one back. Blah. Terrible, terrible idea. Ugh. Okay. So, now, theoretically, I should be able to take this crystal, get over here. That's a good point. I don't think that I can... You know what I should have looked at? I should have looked at the upgrades to these things. Maybe I could have done this wirelessly. Amplified. Okay, so it's like a repeater. So this blocks a signal. And this allows me to cap the redstone signal strength. A remote comparator. Resonating red crystal. You know what? I could probably make do with the system I have in place. So let's see here. If I do this, the signal stops there, as expected. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't have enough. Okay, well, that's fine. Now, let's just make sure the signal makes it all the way. It does. So that's good enough for me. Skeletons don't spawn in baby form, so they shouldn't be able to crawl out of that hole. Even if they did, it looks like the red crystal is a solid block, so that's good. So we now have a means of turning the spawner on and off, which is awesome. And we are well over time, so that's going to do it for this one. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all that fun stuff. As always, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment. Any and all feedback is very much appreciated, and I do love hearing from you guys. And I will see you all in the next one. And you know what? Well, for now, that's fine. See you guys in the next one. Bye for now.